Hey Scorpios, thanks for jumping onto the channel today. I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading. As usual, I'll be placing your energy on the left and your person's on the right, but please note that energy is interchangeable, so choose whatever side resonates. We're also going to grab the connecting energy and get you some advice from Spirit to help you navigate through. Alright, let's have a look. What is Scorpio's current energy? How they're currently feeling about the person they are connecting with or have connected with, person they have clicked onto the video for today. Current energy, let's see, Scorpio. Oh, too many jumped out. I'm going to grab one from the top. Alright, so Scorpio, you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Your person has, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And the connecting energy is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Okay, so Scorpio, I've got a feeling with this one, you've gotten onto this connection and its intensity and the actual meaning of this connection before your person has. So no surprise, because you guys are very intuitive, and as we know, water signs can see past the illusion of the 3D. I feel like you felt this connection and again, maybe understood the deeper meaning of it before your person. I feel like you're dealing with someone who has a lot of behavioral stuff, a lot of or some unhealed wounds from their past that have been holding them back. And I feel like with the pay attention to the red flags, it's like their own self-sabotaging behavior that they're trying to become aware of, all right, and trying to heal. All right, let's have a look though and see exactly. Let's clarify on your side, Scorpio. Like this person does want to work through their shadow, but like I said, we'll get some more info from the tarot. All right, so you have the 8 of Cups that fell out, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. All right, so I feel like you guys have walked away from this connection. You know, with the 8 of Cups, it is walking away, but it's physically walking away, okay? There's still 8 cups that'll be left behind. It means that there is emotion there, but you guys may have been guided away from this connection, especially with the King of Cups here. I feel like your intuition, the divine, your spirit guides have pulled you out of this situation because was becoming toxic and it wasn't in alignment with what you deserve, okay? There's still love there. It's just that you had to leave it behind, okay? You chose yourself is what I'm seeing here. And with the 8 of Cups and King Cups, you're walking towards yourself here, right? Scorpio energy. Let's keep clarifying though. We have the Fool. Yeah, Aquarius energy. Look at that. I feel like it was really hard for you to walk away from this person and this connection, okay? But you had to take a leap of faith in a new direction because you knew that if you stayed, you weren't going to get what you deserved here. Again, this is someone who's got shadow to work through. And with the amethyst, I love the Fool in this card. I don't know if you guys can see it, but she's holding the amethyst in her hand, okay? And amethyst is linked to the crown chakra and the third eye, which is all about your intuition. Again, I feel like your guides were pulling you in this direction. You had to leave your soulmate behind so that you could start a new chapter in your life, okay? And it was as hard as it was to leave, you knew that you weren't getting what you deserved where you were, and that this person had things that they had to heal before you guys could come into union, all right? Let's keep going. We've got the Moon, Cancer energy, got the 5 of Cups, got the 10 of Pentacles, and we've got the 2 of Cups. You guys also, some of you may have felt like you knew that this person had some shadow to work through. You were aware that there were problems, but you did give this person a chance, okay? So some of you knew this person beforehand, or you had a reading done, whatever it is, you knew that this person had stuff to walk through, but you gave them a chance and you wanted to see where this connection would go. You do feel a very strong connection to this person, and you may have even felt that it was going to turn into your happily ever after. You may have felt like it was going to be around for a long time. This person was going to be around for a long time. And there's a lot of sadness and disappointment that it didn't work out the way that you thought that it was going to, okay? So and you may be disappointed. This person may have promised you on numerous occasions, maybe even 8 times, or It's for some of you that they were going to change things, that they were going to do better, and they never actually followed through, okay? It did put you in a space of sadness. Some of you maybe even a little bit of depression, a little bit of anger even, resentment. But you followed your intuition and you hightailed it out of there. And you know, you're going to be rewarded for that, okay? Some of you may have even, if you have a really close connection to your spirit guides and your intuition, they may have even told you that this person was going to come back, or that you guys were going to be able to come into union at a different time, but that you had to leave this behind for now, okay? Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. You may feel like this person, some of you, this person's already reached out and you're just uncertain whether or not you trust this or if this person's healed. And for others of you that are not on that timeline yet, you may be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about this person. You may be feeling their energy around you. You may have heard the name on the grapevine, or you feel their energy coming back in, because this person definitely wants to come back in and they want to not repeat the same mistakes from the past. Let's see what's flipped in here. Well, we've got the Empress, okay, so Taurus energy, or also Libra. We've got Strength, Leo energy, and we've got the Page of Wands. Okay. So this is someone who does hold you in very high regard. It took a lot of strength for you to walk away and to choose yourself here, but you have. And as I said, you will be rewarded. I feel like you guys had to part ways because the universe had something else that they wanted you to focus on at this time. So while this person's preparing and healing and dealing with their unhealed sort of trauma and stuff, there are things that you have needed to focus on in your path as well. So for some of you, Spirit's aligning you on a path of some sort of new business venture or some sort of new work. Some of you will be going into literal healing or esoteric work. That's obviously not going to be for all of you, but you're being pulled in your towards your divine purpose, okay? And some of you have got even veterinary stuff, something where you're helping animals. Again, that's not for all of you. Whatever it is, you're being pulled in a direction where I feel like you are going to be helping others, and some of you teaching others as well, okay? And it's something that you couldn't do while your vibration needed to be lifted to be able to follow this path, and your vibration couldn't be lifted while this person was in the picture, okay? I feel like you guys tried to hold on as long as you could. There was a lot of patience there, a lot of understanding, but you had to let go. And this is an energy where I feel like, again, a lot of trauma. Could be childhood trauma for this person as well. They've got some inner child healing and wounding that needs to be, they need to actually dig that stuff up and go back and see why these behaviors play out in their relationships. But we'll get some more clarification here, all right? Some of you just dyed your hair. You have like that, you know, that grey, but it's like white. I don't know who that's for, but if that's you, pay extra close attention. Somebody's also designs possibly bags or leather goods, so you may have your own business doing that. Also see that someone has like a fur or a mink coat that was passed down by a grandmother or mother as well. So if that's you, pay extra close attention. They're the psychic messages so far. Someone's name or pet name is Pixie. Or maybe that was a pet name that you and your person had with a Pixie. Yeah, again, if that's you, pay attention. Alright, your person has Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, there's that shadow work, and the 10 of Swords. Okay, this is someone who doesn't have a lot of self-love. For some of you, I get a specific message. This person had some sort of episode or some sort of tragic event that they went through either like early teens or teenage, something to do possibly with like losing a family member, or they witnessed like a tragic death or something. There's something, again, that's a specific message that comes through. It's not going to be for all of you. But what I do see mostly with the the Scorpio collective is you're dealing with someone who didn't have a lot of self-love. This is someone who could have abandonment issues as well. So I feel like they've been abandoned throughout their life, and they sabotage. It's almost like they ruin things before. It's like walking away or ruining things before you can walk away. It's almost easier for them to sabotage the connection and lose you, rather than you getting to know the real them or seeing the real them and then walking away anyway. It's very self-sabotage energy. This is someone who's got like a really, when they look at themselves in the mirror, they don't like what they see. Not only internally, but even physically. I'm seeing like this person may have scars, or there's some sort of deformity, or there's some sort of, it could even be like a dysmorphia thing where they see themselves differently to the way that others see them. But you're dealing with someone who's definitely, there's a self-love that's required here on this person's part. And I feel like they either walked away before you could or sabotaged it. And it's almost better knowing that if they did something to sabotage it, it's like you walked away because of the masks that they wear rather than the real them. So they don't actually let anybody deep inside. So this is why the connection could never really move. And the thing is, they knew that you love them, but when you feel like you don't deserve love, you don't truly believe that anybody loves you, because how can they, the thought process is, how can you truly love me? I'm this, or I'm that, or I'm not enough. And so they question, and you must love me because you don't see the real me, or you haven't figured it out yet. And so, they create all these things, and so it's really hard for them to actually accept the love that you have to offer, okay? And that's where the sabotaging stuff comes into it. I've got the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, and the Ten of Wands. This person is aware that they have a lot of shadow work to do, and they know that to get back with you, or to have you allow them back into their lives, it is going to take a lot of work. They need to end. There needs to be endings on this person's side. It's the way that they think, the way that they look at themselves, the way that they behave. There's a lot of things, and it takes a lot of deep work. You need to dig those, like I said, dig those parts up from your past, and you got to ask yourself the question, why am I behaving this way? Why did I sabotage this connection? Why do I act like this when things get too intense? Why can't I accept love? There's a lot of questions that this person really needs to ask themselves. And self-reflection and self-awareness is it's tough, because you've got to be able to look at yourself without judgment. And this is somebody who judges themselves very harshly, okay? I'm not defending them, all right, Scorpio. If this is, these readings, you should take them as a way to get a different perspective. But I feel like you guys know this, because if you had love for this person, you saw the real them, okay? You wouldn't have fallen in love with the 3D version of them, because it obviously wasn't very nice. You would have fallen in love with the soul. Yeah, Three of Swords. So they broke your heart, but they broke their own heart, okay? And they know that. So there's a lot of pain here, a lot of mental anguish, and a lot of emotional anguish here as well. And they are missing the connection with you. So, I hear as well, like, even if you just allowed them back as a friend, if you didn't want anything more from them, they would be happy for you to just take them back as a friend, okay? But let's look at the connecting energy. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So we've got Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Hangman, Pisces energy. We've got the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Eight of Wands. Okay. These are soulmate connection, guys. I am going to say that. Look, what I see here is Scorpio. We all have free will and we all have choices. This person is going to come forward because they can't live without you. I'm going to be really honest. It's going to be up to you to decide whether you want this person back. But I think this comes up in all your readings. And, Scorpio and Capricorn are very similar when it comes to love and our approaches. We love very hard and very deeply. And, when somebody breaks our heart or hurts our feelings, it's not that we're grudge holders, but it takes a while for us to be able to heal that, because we love so openly. And I feel like this is what's happening here, or what's happened here. And if you guys want to allow this person back in, you will need to forgive completely anything that went on in this connection, because you definitely didn't feel valued and respected here, and you didn't feel cherished, and you felt like this person kept pushing you away. And that, you know, that when we ever intermingle with other people's energies, their stuff, it can then attach to our energy, and it affects then us. So, you know, it may have caused confidence issues. When you get in a push and pull dynamic, that can cause issues with your own self-worth and your own confidence as well, because even though you may not realize it, each time that happens, because I feel like you guys know who you are, but each time that happens with this push and pull, it's like you're constantly being drawn in and then rejected, drawn in and rejected. It eventually has an effect on you, yeah? And so you've had to do some healing here, but you do need to forgive this person if you want them back in your life, and even if you don't, so that you don't go on and you know, recreate these scenarios with new people that you'll be connecting with, all right? But I do feel this person's coming out. It is just going to take, there's a hold here, all right? Regardless, you have something beautiful coming your way. You now have the 10 of Pence on the table and the 10 of Cups right next to the Lovers here, and the Ace. So there is going to be balance brought back. And you're also dealing with someone who's very different to you. I feel like you guys in this collective are very different upbringings and very different pasts, okay? Let's get you some cards from the Soul Whispers and see what it is that this person wants to say to you, Scorpio. Some messages for Scorpio from your person. I don't know why I'm seeing someone flipping hamburgers. Maybe you're flipping hamburgers right at this time. Well, that means something to you. Maybe you or your person grilled a mean barbecue. Psychic messages coming through. You may have a little boy, you or your person, who just broke their wrist or their arm. And someone, maybe they like import like baby formula. Okay, so I don't know who that's for. I'm coming back to give you the love and attention you deserve. My feelings for you have grown. I don't want to just be friends. Yeah, they don't want to just be friends, I'm telling you. They'll take it if you offer it. I want you, but it's just not the right timing. I have a lot going on in my life right now. This isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. Yeah, this person has some things that they need to sort through before they can come back, all right? Let's get you some advice from the Moonology Oracle cards. So we've got, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node, all right? So that's, again, forgiving and accepting all of this as a lesson. Because don't forget, Scorpio, even though we love others, we should never love anyone more than we love ourselves. And if you stayed in this connection way past when you saw the red flags, or if you invested in a connection with someone that you knew, you know, had these things to work through, and you became emotionally attached, there's something within you that that needs healing as well, all right? Because you deserve a lot more than that, all right? But don't let your past hold you back, and you are good enough. Yeah, full moon in Virgo. I feel like the lesson for you guys moving forward is not accepting anything less than you deserve. And whoever comes forward now, they need to be in alignment with you, because you're very loving, very nurturing. Like we said, you love openly and you love hard, and you deserve somebody who's going to love you in that same way, okay? And don't let whatever happened in this connection affect how you view yourself and affect your level of self-worth and self-love, okay? Which is some final advice here from these cards. I don't know what they're called. Final advice, please, for Scorpio. I hope I haven't been calling you Taurus. If I have, it's definitely a Scorpio reading. Maybe there's heavy Taurus cross watches coming through as well. And if I haven't, maybe I'm mentioning Taurus for a reason. Okay. Grief, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And forgiveness, again, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah, just know that everything happens for a reason. Forgive yourself, forgive others so that you can move forward on your highest path. And I also want to let you know that for those of you that doubted walking away from this person, if you felt like if I hang on, maybe they'll change. Sometimes people need to lose you to realize what you're actually, what you mean to them. It's really sad that it has to come to that, but some people get so used to you just being, you know, loving and generous and feeding them that nourishment that they don't actually, it almost becomes expectant and they don't realize what it's worth until it's gone. So just know that you've made the right decisions moving forward, okay? I hope that resonates with you guys. If it does, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. As always, drop your comments in the comments box. I love reading them all and interacting with you all. Other than that, I hope you have an amazing day. Love you guys. Namaste.